Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Cold Waters episode number 12, and it has been a long time since my last recording session, which means that all of the comment sections have now been basically up to live. I'm still looking at episode 11 coming in. It was just released, so yeah, maybe I haven't seen too many of those comments, but at least from 10 and before, we're finally all caught up. And now to get myself, although it isn't much of a break for you, for me, I had to actually figure out what even are we doing. Well, we're heading back to Guam to resupply. So we're also being chased by this submarine, and if I'm not mistaken, I better keep going a little bit in case I'm wrong. In case I'm not wrong, but I'm not wrong. We only have one torpedo left, so we were in a situation like this where we had to engage in Alpha, I think, but looks like we're going to be able to get away and make it over to Guam. So all the while, the campaign continues, but we have just been, I would say, this is a video game, so it's not unexpected, but we have been wildly successful, I would say. Okay, great. So a tired but proud crew sails into port after your highly successful patrol. I would agree. The grins on your crew's faces speaks even more to you than the greetings and enthusiastic handshakes from your superior officers. I could see that being the case, yeah, truly. Yeah. Anyway, so what's the situation right now? We're up to almost 100,000 warship tonnage sunk. That's 36 warships. This is bonkers. This is just bonkers numbers. For 28 days. It hasn't been a month yet, and we have sunk more than one warship a day. That is, if this was to happen in real life, the Chinese Navy would have a millions of dollars reward for our destruction. They'd probably be paying merchant ships just to drop depth charges everywhere. Anyway, speaking of merchants, 100,000 of merchant tonnage sunk, and 3/4 of the 100, what is that, 75,000. 3/4 of 100,000? No, doesn't quite work. But yeah, 75,000 submarine tonnage, which is actually pretty substantial as well. 21 submarines. Again, this is funny to me because I have not, despite having thought that I should, looked up these numbers. What are the real numbers for the Chinese Navy? I have no idea. Okay, so intelligence indicates the Russians are increasing their support by covertly sending submarines to reinforce the Chinese. A squadron of nuclear attack submarines, most likely Victor and Akula, will attempt to transit to Japan and deploy to the Paracel Islands. Okay, this is a real bummer because we need to rearm. What are we going to rearm first? I think we'll just make do with, especially with the time it takes, maybe 4 harpoons and then 1 additional Moss. We're not using that many. I think I'm going to stick with just torpedoes, because we can usually get by without using Mosses. Maybe that just means I'm not using them often enough, and hopefully this... Go quickly. There they are. Paracel Islands. We can always catch them down here at the Paracel Islands itself. I'd much, much rather fight a Victor and an Akula in deeper waters. So that's, to me, like a no-brainer. We just need to avoid some of these patrols. Does this guy know? Well, I went to patrol speed, so I don't know if he knew we were there or not, but it did seem so. Anyway, let's get back our normal loadout. There. Something like this. We'll do that. Surface contacts. 2 more torpedoes out. I hope we just get this done nice and quick. And welcome back, Tortuga. To the game. I haven't played this in a while. But, a while, like 1 week versus... Well, maybe it's been over a week even. But that versus years since my last series before this. Oh my gosh, it's super noisy.
Designated Sierra
1. That doesn't even look like... Well, I guess it could be... The...
sonar new contact bearing 229. Designated Sierra 2.
Oh, that's... Funny that trawler just gave us... Oh yeah, this does have to. This is the Luda. There it is.
Con sonar Sierra
Okay,
1
that...
is classified as escort.
I think we'll still Yeah, okay, well then I suspect this is the other escort. I think we'll still head towards them, maybe, the Luda. I think we got this one.
Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Okay, we're going down to 600, that's good. Getting pinged like crazy, but nobody's gonna be able to hear anything in this. We'll launch a torpedo and just send it up. I don't think we need to care about anything in this kind of noise. So what we want to do is 6,000. This is 283. Just in case we lose it, we'll just...
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Speaking of, we'll just let that one go and do its job. Now, they must be close, because there's no way we would hear them if they weren't. So it's probably not...
Come right to 087 Helm I.
Totally a bad idea, and this guy is heading north. Because I can see we're already a little bit off in our trajectory with this. But it's got to be close, right? So we just hope to see it acquire very soon. And although it shows this, it shows this cone that then turns into a straight line, I don't know if that's actually... Well, it's acquired. If they launch down the reverse trajectory, we will still be there. It's not great. Waiting to see a noisemaker. It does make sense to me that they're this close, though. See that nice bend? And a lot of very rapid turning suddenly. She's already there. In fact, it looks like the Luda did not even hear her approach until it was too late. Pretty remarkable. We suspect that the Jingu kind of knows we're here now. One would imagine. It's nice to be repaired. Taking this thing around damaged is just no fun. I mean, not that we actually had damage in the last port call. And no damage to fix.
130 Helm I.
Alright, so we'll wait a little bit on the Jingu just because I do want her to close, weirdly enough. Alright, she is making her way this way. Go up to the surface. Oh, there we go.
Shoot 2-2.
Finally got a torpedo to stick. Kind of doubt she's gonna have any time to do anything though.
Helm, steady course. Come right to 160 Helm I.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Yep.
bearing 229.
Well, that's that. Don't know if there's anybody else here. Don't care. Mission accomplished.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Of course, not our real objective, but that's fine. Nice warm up. Trying to avoid getting... Wow! 3 of them! Did we get there in time? I don't know if this is our... I was running after these guys as if they are the Soviets, but they may not be. Find out very soon.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Contact faded, 79, so it's 77 even. Very quiet.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 078. Designated Sierra 1.
Okay.
Make turns for 0.
I really want to slow down
Maneuvering
quickly.
eye.
If you don't mind. Ah, surface contact. No?
Come left to 09.
They know we're here.
Helm I.
But that's not a surface contact. I just have a feeling.
Con sonar new contact bearing 350. Designated.
Well, 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 it is the Victor.
Con sonar.
Which makes you the Kula.
Classified as submerged submarine.
But you're not an Akula. You're a merchant. Holy cow!
Come right to 181. Helm I.
Shoot 2-1.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2. Con sonar. Launch transient from C. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Oh my god, they're close.
3. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 348. Contact is in the baffles.
Passing 600 feet.
Okay, so that's wild. Things are gonna be busy here.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 323.
Passing 1100 feet. Passing 1200 feet. Passing 1300 feet. Passing 1400 feet. Passing 1500 feet. Passing 16.
Jeez, man. Well, good thing I had my warm-up mission in, because otherwise we're not taking any time to settle things out here. That was awesome. They were, like, seriously close to us.
Con, knuckle formed.
So close to us. Just crazy.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 04.
Yeah, he's still gonna do me a favor and give me a turn. That's nice. I think this is one of the rocket-launched ones as well. So we don't have to worry as much about it as far as range goes.
Con maneuvering, making turns.
Not that there won't be any more.
Knots.
And that is the challenge. When do you slow down? That's crazy. We didn't even hear the Akula. And she was so close to us. You can see these air-launched ones, they are not very quick.
Con, knuckle formed.
Let's do this to throw them off. Make a turn, but we don't even need to do this. That's, cameras. I thought it would go back to us, but it didn't. It's gonna be very hard for any of their torpedoes that are launched. Oh wow. So let me do it this way.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, that works.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Actually, we can't really afford ultra quiet right now.
0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Somewhere behind us is, I mean, exactly behind us. Oh, there's a circle turner, but thankfully, looks like we've avoided it.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
All right, all right. Oh, oh.
Make turns for 3-5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Well, she's at the surface. It's really cheating that we know that, though.
Come left to 251. Helm aye.
Passing 1,700 feet.
We're gonna scrape the bottom here, trying to get by.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last.
And I'm not sure, it might be a good call here to actually go active. Trying to piece together what our game plan is.
Come right to 032. Helm aye. Come right to 031. Helm aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Yeah, about that ultra quiet.
Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra.
She's
1,
gotta be
bearing
close.
3, 4, 6. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Got her.
Come right to 119.
Cut the wire, let's go.
35 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Come right to 123. Helm aye.
Are they gonna dive down?
Sonar noisemaker bearing 3, 2, 4. Con
Don't
sonar
know.
lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing. Con helm. Steady course.
Oh, it looks like they're not.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Well, this is exciting.
Make depth 1100 feet. Dive by.
Revenge.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1. Bearing 318.
Yeah, you know what? On second thought, don't come up.
Come left to 178. Helm aye.
Now there are 2 torpedoes here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the Moss, of
Passing
course.
1,700 feet.
Come left to 178. Helm aye.
Just gotta let her do her thing. She should have plenty of time to run.
Noisemaker bearing 314.
The Victor is doing a darn good job of it, though.
Come left to 150.
I mean, we really could guide a second one in, but I fear what happens in the other, the other torpedo. Now this one's at the surface while we're pretty much on the ocean floor, so I would find it very hard to believe that yeah. Come on, man, it's right there. Go do your job. This is looking very good. Yes, yes, looking very good. We got a nice close-up of the Victor in her final moments. She's fast, though.
Noisemaker bearing 3-1.
No! Just turn! She's playing so smart. And because it happened so close to the point of impact, it's actually going to get the torpedo to go all the way around.
Come left to 125. Helm aye.
We actually have to come up a little bit to get our towed array out.
Depth 1600 feet. Dive by.
But there's still more. Yeah, it's doing. Yeah, so this is really good. Their tactics here, driving the Mark 48 into other
Sonar, noisemaker bearing 30.
noisemakers, make them do extra work. Look, so let's just get a fix on other things while we're here. Another Victor.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, interesting.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, this is so interesting. The Victor came back.
Sierra 2.
That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Don't fail me, Mr. Adcap.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Oh my god, it tried to avoid them.
Dive at 1600 feet. Dive.
Come left to 035. Helm aye.
Okay, they're launching at that, which is unfortunately really
Come
deep.
right to 223. Helm aye.
Because I launched it deep, so
Come right to.
we'll see what happens. But
235.
we
Helm
know where this
aye.
guy is. I think what we have to do is put something on him. Go to the surface. I don't want to lose this wire though.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 165.
Oh wow,
Contact
she's
faded.
way down here. Well, we'll come after her next. Let's get this Victor first.
Come right.
And actually, we'll probably get her again as soon as she clears the towed array from the
Con
baffles.
sonar, regained contact on Sierra 3.
Make depth 155.
Right on cue.
0 feet.
But I think we don't worry about that for the moment. Let's maybe straighten up here and get this Victor.
Shoot 2-1.
Alright, we actually kept it on the wire here. I'm going to make a slow turn, 15 degrees. It's not super slow, but it's not quick. It also takes some time to identify what we already know is the... Never mind. We don't know what this is.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 319.
The heck? Merchant, I guess? What?
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as
Interesting. We have an oil
Come
rig.
right to 267.
Where are we exactly?
Helm aye.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're close enough, sure. Just make sure that this guy going overhead is indeed going overhead. So far away. It just doesn't go very fast. Oh, wait, that's my torpedo. There they are. The one like way over us. Okay. Let's climb up. We will acquire. Let's lead. Oh, she's coming towards. We'll head towards the surface. I don't really even want to acquire yet. I want to stay nose on with her so that we get this one nice and easy.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, let's see how this works. Moss out there doing his job.
Con, helm, steady
That was
course.
that torpedo blowing up, although I have to say it was an exciting moment when I saw that. Let's not have any doubt about it. Let's finish him off from the get-go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Blow up their torpedoes.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra
Good hit.
2, last bearing 315. Contact breaking up.
Now there's still one more out there. I'm not opposed to using active sonar to get this one.
150 feet. Dive high.
But we may need to go up to 10 knots because it might be a might be a tough situation. Let's also climb. Make our depth maybe.
Make depth 850.
I mean, I'd like to make our depth like 600.
Make depth 60.
Make turns for.
And once we get up there, we're gonna start going 10. Once we get up there, we'll go active.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3.
We lost the
last
oil
bearing,
rig,
1,
which is
6,
what?
3,
Very
contact
noisy. Thing must be so far away then. I would imagine. Moss is still there. All right, we're going active.
Con sonar switching to active search.
What do we got? So I guess I could have missed him. Okay, we got him. Excellent job, Commander. Your neutralizing this high priority target will severely reduce the enemy's ability to hinder trans-Pacific convoys. Sync pack sends regards to you and your crew. Stand by for further orders. Wow, we did it. Okay, cool. Convoys protected. Anonymous sources within the Pentagon indicated that several Russian submarines apparently sent as aid to China had been sunk in transit. The Kremlin has so far denied these rumors, while, as usual, the Pentagon has refused to comment on current submarine operations. Okay, anyway, let's see what our next mission is. A wolf pack of enemy attack submarines has been operating in an area 200 miles west of Manila. Sounds good to me. Let's go conduct... Actually, I mean, when they say wolf pack, I think there was just those 3 submarine groups right there. I don't think that's what they mean, but boy, yeah, I believe it. Transit to the South China Sea and conduct an ASW sweep. Avoid any civilian casualties. Well, we're doing ASW. I mean, even for me, it'd be a little hard to confuse a merchant ship for a submarine. All right. So there's 1,000 of these guys. Who knows which is the correct one? Well, they're chasing me, so we'll give them something to chase. I like killing them. Take out all the submarines. I actually do wish that there was a, like, you know, some way of actually, well, the game would, maybe it just would ruin the game, but to eliminate all of the Chinese, like, ability to operate. I mean, they can't produce a new submarine in 28 days, so our speed is 0.
Sonar new contact bearing.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
It's a little bit interesting. Why would our speed be
Make
0?
depth 350 feet. Dive by.
Con sonar new contact bearing 214. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar new contact bearing 220. Designated Sierra 4.
Okay, you got lots of other stuff here though.
Con sonar new contact bearing 096. Designated Sierra 5.
Ah,
Con
jeez, I
sonar
was like, I don't
Sierra
know what this
2
one
is
is.
classified as biologic. Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as biologic.
This one looks like a submarine, no?
Con
Merchant?
sonar
Clearly
Sierra
merchant.
4 is classified as
And
merchant.
last but not least, looks like a merchant. But it's not. Wait, no, yes it is. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 5
Whew.
is
Alright, focus on the
classified
Ming.
as merchant.
Get this done. 350, not necessarily all that deep. They're perfect. That's what I like to see. They're above the layer, we're below. They're coming down. Could launch and try to get ourselves into a position to 3%, 13,000. That's pretty far away. We'll have enough time to duck under any torpedo that comes our way. Wow. And now that we know where they are, that's apparently further away. Should have a good idea of how close or far they are, considering
Come right to.
Don't want to hit that blue whale, no, but considering we're going perpendicular to the direction of the travel, so.
Con, dive at
Or at least we were.
0 feet, dive by.
I think getting behind them in their baffles here is going to be more than enough to induce a launch.
Con,
Oh,
helm,
we're there.
steady course.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Let's just do a gradual turn so we don't lose the wire. I won't really care about losing the wire in a moment as soon as we get this nice dog leg. But again, they go active, they see you right away, and that's not always true. There are times when they go they counter launch really before they know. But goal here is get it all the way on the other side before we turn in. Time we're coming from this side. Looks good. Now we go active.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Did she get it just right anyway? I mean, look, we can guide this thing in any.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired. Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
Yeah, we can just guide this in, and then we can worry about dodging a torpedo. And you are a dumb torpedo, aren't you?
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Go home. There's your home. Thanks.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 2-4.
Come left 2, 6, 7.
Okay, no blue whales were harmed. Mission accomplished.
Come left.
We can go up to 10 knots. We really just need to run out the clock here.
Maneuvering eye.
It was all the Cooler Victa action. I mean, it's unfortunate we didn't get to go up against an Akula, but that was still a lot of fun. Alright, so let's call this one. And there's just another one right there, and okay, we'll do this one too.
On sonar.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. Make depth 300 feet. Dive by.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 301. Designated Sierra 2. Con sonar, new contact bearing 331. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar, Sierra 1.
The faster you identify these guys, the faster you find your target. What, am I looking at the... Yes, I am looking at the submarine. Oh, cool. An alpha. Well, speaking of Soviet technology, I don't think the Chinese own... Isn't there only like 3 alphas in the world, or maybe less now? What the heck is this? Merchant, of course.
Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Okay, we're through all the list, I guess. Great, because I'd like to focus on the alpha. Now, this is the kind of submarine that you may actually want to obey proper protocol. Not about the dogleg and the counterfire, but just being... The thing is so fast, it can actually... I guess it can't outrun a Mark 48, but it can almost.
Come right
You
2.
have to get in the right position to launch to make sure it's not going to outrun it.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Come left 217. Helm eye.
Active, they'll catch us for sure. Know where she is now. And...
Con, helm, steady. Come right 235.
She goes...
Helm eye.
On her little flank maneuvers, she really goes. She is going deep, too.
Come right 209.
There she
Helm
goes.
eye.
Holy cow.
Con, helm, steady course.
She is so deep. I love it. I just want to see. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I want to get a little deeper myself.
Depth 450 feet, dive by.
Oh, she's not going to hear anything right now. We will have to guide this in if we launch, though. The moment she slows down, she's going to hear it. As much as I want to launch, I need to wait to be turning a little bit more. I'd rather be facing her. She's slowing down. Slowing down. 41. No, she's not. We can't lose this wire, though.
Come left to 1.
Oh my god, I was
3,
hitting
Helm
H, not torpedo. I was actually intending to launch there.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Okay, cool.
Come right to 353 Helm I.
So she can't hear it. Just gotta get into the baffles as quickly as possible. And not lose this. Definitely don't lose it. She's slowing down. 42 still. Yeah, she is. Oh, she turned nicely for us. Alright, now we still have to get her way down there. I mean the torpedo in this case.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, never mind. She knows what she's doing. Keep turning a little bit.
Sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Alright, where's that going? Here's the big question. Okay, good. The counter launch direction is not exactly towards us, which
Con,
is nice.
fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1.
That was crazy.
0.
Just watching that all happen. So yeah, this Alpha does look like a Victor or an Akula to me. It's like the first. Was it the first of these like strange designs? I mean, these very sleek designs. She's going 37. She's not even going as fast as she could. It's gonna hurt though.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing.
Okay,
1.
good. Well, that was an exciting way to end this episode, in my opinion.
Helm I. Come right
I am curious to see if this torpedo is going to come up to the surface, or if she's just going to acquire... She's way below, right? I think she's still way down there. I mean, where are we? I guess that's the best way of figuring out. Oh my gosh, we're way over there. There's no way that... One, there's no way she's going to acquire us, and two, she is way too deep anyway. Oh, no, she did go up. Okay. Alright, so they knew what they were doing, more or less. Now watch this, merchant. Kaboom! It went out. I didn't see any splash. I was hoping to see a little... Alright. Anyway, let's leave this combat. Alpha sunk. Please resume your... What are you talking about? You wanted me to do an ASW sweep. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, until the next one, thanks for watching, and take care.